sugar. Oh, honey, honey.
And this morning's Health Watch, sugary cereals. A new study has found that some very popular cereals are packed with sugar. Who knew? One has as much as a Twinkie, another has the equivalent of 3 chocolate cookies. So here with a better way to breakfast is registered dietitian Cynthia Sass. Cynthia, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's get right to it. We got some honey smacks right here. When I was a kid, these were sugar smacks.
Yeah, right.
How much sugar do we find in these?
Well, in one serving, we're just using the serving size on the box here, 15 grams of sugar, which is almost as much as a Twinkie.
Wow.
So you don't realize that really your cereal could be the equivalent of a dessert or a candy in the morning. So we have some healthier alternatives, definitely lower in sugar. Here we have Barbara's Cinnamon Puffins with our little puffin on it, and this one only has 6 grams of sugar for a serving. So the sugar is going to be lower on the ingredient list, less sugar per bite. That's what we want to look for here.
Much better. Let's move on here. Golden Crisps. I believe these were sugar crisps. Again, they changed the name of all these things.
Yes, we don't like that word sugar when in the maybe necessarily in the title, but it's definitely in the bowl. So here we have almost 15 grams of sugar, almost as much, or actually the same amount as 7 Pixie Sticks.
Wow.
And instead, maybe we want to go with the Kashi cereal. This one is the 7 whole grain puffs, which have 6 grams, but they also make a whole grain puffs without any added sweeteners at all for 0 grams.
Gotcha.
So it's just puffed whole grains here.
Okay, a lot of healthy alternatives out there.
There are,
that's
and
good
you really
to see.
need to read those ingredient lists and read those sugar grams on the label.
Now, if you're going to get a cereal called s'mores, you got to know you're not exactly eating healthy here.
You might know what you're in for there, but here you have for 1 cup 13 grams of sugar, which is more than 2 rolls of Smarties candies. But
that's one bowl.
That's one serving. We just use the servings that is listed on the label here, which varies from cereal to cereal. Now here we have a very kid-friendly cereal. You can see the little lemurs, leap and levers on the front here. Very kid-friendly, but a lot less sugar here. We have for 3/4 cup just 8 grams. So to kind of put that in perspective, 1 level teaspoon of sugar is 4 grams. So we have about 2 teaspoons in there versus, you know, practically double.
Yeah, a bunch in there. And a lot of people are asking probably about taste. Do these taste as good?
Well, you know
as
what?
The other ones?
All of these cereals that we have up to this point have been lightly sweetened. So they're not completely sugar-free. So you have a little bit of sweetness, but you don't have an overwhelming amount.
Very quickly, I hate to take down the captain, but Captain Crunch.
12 grams of sugar in a 3/4 cup serving, more than 3 Chips Ahoy cookies. And instead, here we have just a puffed whole grain cereal for 1 cup, 0 grams of sugar. So there's no sweetener at all added to this cereal. Maybe add a little bit yourself, and that way you can control more of what you're getting in that bowl.
Favorite cereal as a kid?
I have to say it was Cocoa Krispies, but I wouldn't go for that these days.
Cynthia Sass, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.